time 8 years ago, babe. I just got to the church.
I think it was even later because you were late. You were so late, I thought you weren't even coming.
I was an hour late. Do you know, people used to say to me all the time, are you going to be a few minutes late? And I was always like, no way, that's not me. I'm not been late. I was over an hour late. I was like an hour and 15 minutes late.
You really took the mic with that one.
And I was literally as well, I was literally about 3 minutes from the church. We got married in a castle. Right? No, well, we had the wedding in a castle, and I'd stayed in the castle, and I got ready with my bridesmaids and everything in the castle. And the church was literally across the road from the castle. Not even across the road. It's like in the castle grounds, pretty much. Ripley Castle.
You were that late. I had to get up. I got up and entertain everybody at the front of the church. I was talking to everyone, like taking the mick of you and stuff, and just making everyone laugh. But I had to do that because you were that late. That's how late you were.
I remember it got to like, we're supposed to...
Just do this in a minute. Put your belt on and let's get out of here because we're too late.
One second. So we were due to get married at midday. And I remember it got to like 10:45 and my mum said to me, she's like, are you not going to get ready? I was just loving my life. I was like so happy. All my bridesmaids were there, my girls were all, I was watching them get ready. Everyone else, we had like makeup and hair artists come in and do everyone's hair and makeup. And I think the makeup artist was like one lady down or something, so it was taking longer. But I was not worried at all. I was like, are you joking? It's just 10:45, I've got an hour and 15 minutes. I only need to whip my dress on, get my hair shoved up, and do my makeup. I didn't realise how long it was going to take. And I was like, no, don't worry, I've got loads of time. It was like 1:15 I got to the church.
It was very late.
It was so late. It put the whole day like behind. Anyway, good morning guys. Today's mine and Chris's 8th wedding anniversary. We have been together almost 17 years.
Crazy, man.
That's so crazy. We've been married 8 years today. And it's just so crazy to think. I did an Instagram post, and on the Instagram post I wrote something like, I can't believe how much has changed in the last 8 years and how much we've achieved. And I wrote something like, where we've travelled, buying our new home, got 3 more babies, and everyone's going mad now, like, oh my gosh, she's had the baby. It wouldn't be natural for me to write and have 2 more babies and leave out baby Waby when I'm about to give birth in a couple of days. Doesn't mean that she's here though. She's definitely not here. But she will be in less than 24 hours. Oh, so scary. I'm so glad that we get to have today though. We're going out on a little date. We're going to the cinema to watch a stupid AI film. Yeah. There's nothing on at the cinema that I want to go and see. There is literally nothing on. So we're going to watch a movie that we probably wouldn't choose to watch, but just because we just get to spend time together and chill and relax doing it, and that's the only reason we're doing it. We would go out for food, but we're going to go out for food after the cinema and pick up Jason the girls, just because I don't want to leave them all day while we also go for food, even though it is our wedding anniversary and it would be totally okay to do that. But tomorrow starts our brand new life for all of us, and that includes them. And so I think it'd be nice for us all to go out for a special meal tonight. So that's the plan. I am very, very, very excited. I can't believe this time tomorrow.
It's all kicking off.
Yeah, we'll be up at like 6, and then got to be at the hospital at 8. This time tomorrow, in 24 hours, we'll be a family of 8. We'll have her. We'll know what she looks like.
Unless by the fate's chance you're going to spontaneous
labour tonight. I know. I've been dreading that. And Isla said it today as well. She's like, can you imagine? No, I'm not going to say it actually. And I was like, but then I was intrigued. I was like, no, say it. And she's like, can you imagine if she's going to labour now tonight? And I'm like, oh gosh. Either way though, she's still going to be here in 24 hours.
If that happens though, at least you'll know for definite that her birthday would have been that birthday.
Yeah, that was her destined birthday. I thought about that as well. I was already thinking about that.
I don't want it to happen.
No, we don't want it.
The calmness of tomorrow.
Yeah, but if it was to happen, it'd be cool to know that that was destined to be her day. Yeah. That'd be cool. Either way, this time tomorrow, we'll have a baby. Jace is so excited. Yeah, he is. So excited.
I'm actually so tired. I always say to girls, but I always miss Jace out when I say that. I'm always like Jason the girls, but I wish there was like another thing you could say. It's because I don't include Mila in that either. I just include the 3 girls. I'm too used to the 3 older girls. I don't include. Even after
the younger
4
two.
years, I still don't include
the girls and the younger 2.
Or Mila, yeah. So I was definitely to do the walk of shame on my own. The walk of shame with my bag of Doritos. And my laptop. I don't want to leave it in the car, so I didn't think about this when we were leaving the house, but I didn't bring my backpack. I just threw my laptop out because obviously I'm going to need to set the vlog up at some point today. And so I'm just like, I'm not leaving my laptop in the car. I didn't bring my backpack. What else have I got in the car? Oh yeah, shopping bag. So, so I'm doing the walk of shame right now with a shopping bag, which has got my Doritos in and my laptop. So does it look better than just carrying a bag of Doritos? I don't know. Or does it look worse? Like I'm trying to just carry a whole food shopping. Whatever. So I kicked her out early to go get the tickets because we were a little bit late. We were running late for the show. So I sent her out to go get the tickets quick. So that means I need to do the walk of shame on my own. It's just probably kind of worse than being late. I showed what was in it, so it's alright.
What's so embarrassing? And then he just threw half my popcorn on the floor.
Accidentally.
It's not going well this day.
We've got ice blast today.
I got an ice blast, I had to. I also got some Monster Munch. I didn't want to get really too many snacks because we went out for dinner.
Oh yeah, what's this then?
Half a box of popcorn, that's what that is. So that was definitely not a movie I would ever choose to watch.
It was cool. What was it? I can't remember what it's called now.
The Creator.
The Creator, yeah. By AI.
It was actually,
it's very good.
It's quite a good movie. When it first started, and like the first maybe 45 minutes, I was a bit like, what we're going to watch.
And I took Sarah's hair out of her bun here, and I gave her all a bit of a
I did get good tickles the whole way through.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking
But about halfway through, I quite got into it, and then the ending was actually really quite good. Was it giving Armageddon vibes?
Yeah, but it's like
in a weird way.
It made out like humans were like. It made
good.
Out AI was bad, and it
turned out the other way. Yeah, it was a really good movie. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that might want to go see it, but I did actually really enjoy it. I didn't eat my crisps. I didn't open my Monster Munch because I know I wouldn't eat dinner if I sat chomping on those. But yeah, me and Chris were just walking back to the car, and Chris is like, I feel really sad. Like I feel like this is the last time we're going to be out, and you're going to have a bump, and I'm going to be able to feel your bump. And it all feels, sorry?
Ever in life?
Ever in life, yeah. It's like ever. It's the last time ever I'll be able to do it. But it's the right choice. We've had this discussion millions of times. It's like, it feels really weird because like tomorrow's like it's final. Whereas what should be happening, or what we expected to be happening, was like a spontaneous labour. It's going to happen at some point, but we're not quite sure when. And then Chris would get a vasectomy like at some point down the line. But instead it's all happening tomorrow. The bump's going, the baby's coming, the tubes have been tied. It's been done.
It's really sad, man.
And we've both been feeling really, really, really sad about it. Some of you guys actually did say don't rush into tying your tubes. Like, if you're feeling like that, you shouldn't rush into it. But I know it's the right decision for us. Me and even Chris is like, yeah, it's the right decision.
It's time to put all our monies and efforts into our children that we've got.
Yeah, it's time to, if you didn't hear that.
Best life ever.
Yeah, I'm sure you did hear that. But it's time to, you know, we've got 6 now, and I feel like as I could put this off, and we could have another child, and then another child, but I'm still going to feel the same after them 2 children as I'm feeling now. I think you'll always go through that kind of grieving process, no matter how many children you've got, when you decide that's it. But we know that 6 is definitely it for us.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't take away that it feels really sad and final. Last time, guys. Last bump.
It is really weird.
It's a really weird feeling. I feel really weird today, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does actually.
It was saying like it's not even like, it's just because it feels different because we know when it's going to happen. We've got the date, we know. So it feels really weird. I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone or something.
Yeah, everything just feels very final today.
Yeah, it does. It's such a weird feeling.
You don't like it?
No, I don't. I don't like it. It just feels really strange. Anyway, we're going to jump in the car now. We're going to go home and get the 5 precious ones.
Yeah.
And go out and have some dinner.
Okay, finally here. We've got 2 sleepy little Teds because they both fell asleep in the car on the way here. It is literally, it is 10 to 7 at night and it is pitch black. Then winter nights are fast coming in.
Guys.
Where's the top 10?
Okay, so we all decided that our last meal as a family of 7,
It's going to be.
and probably the last meal out for a long while,
Yeah, definitely.
little while, is a carvery. And look at that bad boy, Jace. Is that good? Mila got herself a nice little carvery as well. Is it good, Mila?
I got this.
You got a knife and fork?
You're going to cut it yourself.
Yeah. Dad got a carvery. Esme got a carvery. Isla got a carvery. Isabel, I'll let you show what you got.
I got a Hunter's chicken. I don't even know what it is. It's like a big Yorkshire pudding, but they didn't have any of like the stuffing and gravy and gammon ones. So I went for this one. It doesn't actually look quite, it looks nice in real life. It looks a bit manky on the camera. But, oh, it's so good.
I'm blaming the baby. I can't manage it. Isabel ate my Yorkshire pudding. I did eat all the gammon though. Yeah. You've got a plate too, don't you? I mean, I can kind of see the resemblance. We were just having guesses on the baby's weight and hair colour. So
blonde and 7.2.
£7.2.
£7.2.
Is it? Esme?
I'm just for different, I guess ginger and £7.4.
Cool.
Right. I think £7.3.
That's what you weighed?
Oh, and I'm really indecisive about the head because I feel like
She's trying to cheat.
No, I'm not
She's trying to say 2 colours.
But like, I almost like I can imagine her with ginger hair, but like deep down I think she's gonna be blonde. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like.
Well, she's only going to be blonde or ginger.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying I feel like she's gonna be blonde, but like deep down.
Yeah.
I think she's deep down I think she's gonna be blonde.
What, darling? What are you saying? Jason's stolen my coat. Right, I'm guessing £7.5.
I was going to say that.
I've got £7. You can take 5 if you want. I'll take 8. £7.8.
No, I'm going to say 7. I'm going to say you take 5. I'll say 7.9. No, she's not going to be 7.9. No way.
No, she could be. She was
No, I think she
6'10".
I think 7.2. Does anyone say 7.2?
Yeah, Isla. Was it Isla? Isla said 7'2".
Alright, I'll take 7. I'll take 7.1.
What colour hair? I'm gonna go blonde.
I'm gonna go.
It's really easy for me to go ginger because I had Mila as ginger. Last one.
ginger.
You're going ginger. I'm gonna go blonde. They're the guesses from us. Right, Jace. What colour hair is baby sister gonna have?
Blonde.
Blonde.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna have blonde.
She's definitely having blonde. And how much do you think she'll weigh? £7, and then you tell me a number.
100.
Well, it's got to be a number under 10. So under 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One of those. £7.8, Jason's guessing. Right, Mila. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah.
Right, second time. Mila, do you think baby Waby, your baby sister,
Yeah.
is she gonna have blonde hair or ginger? Which one? Blue? Okay. And we're gonna have a Smurf. And she's gonna weigh £7.
Yeah, blonde.
A pound. Right, okay, so Mila's saying blue hair and a pound.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Blonde, you know.
Blonde?
I think she said blonde, yeah.
Blonde hair?
These
These guys are like high on gravy or something.
Because our beds are like underneath each other on the floor, right?
Yeah.
So she's right underneath me. And so we airdrop each other stuff because it reaches to my bedroom. And we always airdrop really ugly pictures of each other.
Rose petals.
It's like rose petals. I'll airdrop her really bad pictures of her, and she'll airdrop me really bad ones. And I'm weird, right?
That's not even bad.
Not one of those that you just showed me.
Oh my god.
I think she wins. I think Isla wins.
That's like a mugshot. I've just been caught shoplifting. My life's over.
I always get over this one.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's because I was doing the Taylor Swift makeup eras trend, and Esme showed me hers, but then she grabbed my phone and made me delete it, and then I sent her mine, and then she made fun of me.
That's just a mugshot.
Do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of that morning in Mexico. I don't have my phone to show it. We're doing that picture
Oh,
yesterday. On the morning of when we were in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
And she was
And she was so mad.
no.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Christmas morning.
Cheers.
It's not like this. It's not like this.
Come on, Ez. Show us Chesney.
No.
Come on.
No.
You embarrassed Isabel. Ez. No, come on, Ez.
I can't. It's really bad.
You look like Chesney.
Stop, it's so bad.
Right, Isabel, you can clarify the Right, so I was about to say the Chesney story. So basically in Mexico on our last morning.
Well,
It was the day before.
like the day before, but the next morning is when I took the picture.
Yeah. We got a picture of Esme, and what was your face like at breakfast, Esme?
Oh,
She didn't even eat breakfast. What was your face like?
She was so pale.
Great.
Like she was like this.
No, she was fuming.
Like she was
And why was she fuming, Isabel?
basically, we got,
Isabel made the most of the last night, and she got a few cocktails from the bar.
yeah, and it wasn't pretty in the hotel. Well, Esme didn't see the hotel room. Dad did. But yeah, so
1 second, darling.
so anyway, Esme's got like a phobia of like, you know, bugs and like stuff like that. So she came back and she was just not happy.
It was completely. There's nothing for her to see.
Yeah, there was nothing. I don't know why she was. Just
But it was just the fact. It was just the
It's
fact
just the fact that it happened.
that Isabel had dared to have an alcoholic drink.
And Esme,
Or three.
Yeah, and Esme was like, I can't believe you've done that.
You've ruined my last day.
The holiday. I
It
was
did
like,
ruin my last day. It ruined my last one. I didn't get my maple syrup and eggs and bacon.
Why? What was
I
going to
enjoyed
happen?
it. I
What was
enjoyed
going to
it.
I
happen?
couldn't stand the thought of food. I was sat there at breakfast smelling the food and I was almost vomiting at the smell of food. I
she
don't know
was
what was
so
wrong.
pale. and I
She was just fuming, weren't you,
She was
Ez?
fuming, wasn't it?
Bless
So
her.
it's a funny story looking back on it, isn't it? But
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so we're back at the house. Today's video is probably a bit of a weird one, a bit choppy here, there and everywhere, but
Just talking all day long.
yeah, it's just us talking all day long, but it's a kind of, it's a wrap up right now of you singing the Ingham family as a family of 7 forever. A family of 7 and a dog and 3 guineas forever. Because tomorrow things are going to be very, very different in this house from tomorrow. And we're all feeling like really, really excited right now, but also a bit weird. Yeah, a bit weird. It's kind of like the end of an era and start of a new one today. And I'm feeling bump. I'm already missing the bump, even though it's like not gone yet. But I guess what it is apprehension about like tomorrow because it's so unknown and it's all happening like when we know it's happening and all that sort of stuff like we spoke about earlier. It's not like a spontaneous thing where we're thrown into it and we have to just cope with it, which is kind of how it has always been. You know, when you know something's going to happen, there's more anxiety about it, there's more apprehension about it, right?
Yeah.
But it's been a really nice day. We've just tried to spend today just together, and that's exactly what we've done.
You almost didn't let us go out for dinner because you needed to clean the house.
No, I'm getting my nesting self on right now.
No, he actually didn't say we weren't going out for dinner.
No.
He just made a comment earlier and he went, "I'm not sure if we'll be able to go out for dinner tonight." I'm like, "Why?" He went, "Because the night will get away with us and we won't be able
Might
to
not have enough
clean."
time to get the house started. It's an early night for me tonight. I'm going to bed. I'm going to be in bed by no later than midnight tonight, and because we're up at 6, so that's early for me, very, very early. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because I know Sarah wants to say something. But
No, I don't. I'm just going to say goodnight, everyone.
okay.
I've not got a speech.
All right. Okay. Fine.
I am wondering though. Here's the camera. I've just got out of the bath, so I'm looking absolutely gorgeous right now. I'm wondering if I can fit I've just used a face mask as well, so my face goes a bit blotchy. I'm wondering if I can fit my pillow. I've
I can bring it later.
added so much stuff
You can't
to
take it
my
tomorrow morning, it's
hospital bag.
embarrassing.
I have actually just redone my hospital bag, said a few other things that I needed to. I feel like because I've had so much time to prepare, I've like overfilled my hospital bag. I'm like, don't forget my peppermint tea because somebody said that it's really good for afterwards if you get like trapped wind. So I've got like peppermint tea in there. I've got like socks and a load of other things. I might actually just take this. Well, I've got pen all over it, guy. I got this. Wait, let me have a look. Baby bub. Maternity pillow, and I was colouring, and I must have left all the lids falling off one of the colours, and I've got colour all over it. But it's one of those. Is there little kidney bean things there? No, or am I sat on them? Here we go. It's got 2 like little wedges. I was actually gifted this from a small business on Instagram, and it's like 2 wedge bits, and I do really recommend it if you don't like big, thick, bulky things. It's also adjustable on the back. Let me just turn it over So obviously I've got it right down here because my bump's huge, but if you want to make it smaller then you can, and it's really, really supportive on your back and also your bump. And then it also comes with the longer piece to go in between your legs if you like that type of support as well. It's really, really good pregnancy pillow, and I've used it a lot over the last few weeks whilst I've had it. That might come to hospital with me because this other grey one that I love the most is too big, thick and bulky.
I could bring it, but I'll bring it later.
Yeah, I could probably squeeze this like through the handle of my hospital bag. Anyway, if anyone's looking for a pregnancy pillow and you don't want something really heavy and bulky, then definitely go for one of these. Go check them out on Instagram. I'll pop the page up. Right, I think I've just took my tablet, my fizzy tablet for acid and things like that, and we're gonna go to bed. We're going to bed. Just got tonight to get through.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed we'll get through tonight.
This is when you went to labour with me.
Because, yes, don't do that, Jay, sweetheart. Sorry guys, Jay, turn the light out, but tonight is the night that I went into labour with Mila. So, Mila.
Mama, quiet. Come back, Dad.
Be quiet. Sorry, guys, I'm getting told off. I've been too loud. Right, we're going to end the vlog here. I don't know what we filmed today. It's been a really weird type of day, but I hope you all come back tomorrow. We will obviously be documenting what we can tomorrow, but our priority is to get baby girl here safely, and then we'll document what we can around that. I did say the other day that we are allowed to take... let's take the Polaroid camera in.
I'm going to try.
We can ask, can't we? I'd like a Polaroid, that'll be cute. They've said we can take phones in and things to document it, so might let you take the Polaroid in, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow. I can't believe I'm like just saying for a birth vlog.
It might be tomorrow, it might be a couple of days out, I don't know.
Yeah, it might take a couple of days off.
Next video comes up, I don't know, it depends. But
yeah, it depends on like how we are and everything.
yeah, so you might see it tomorrow, next day you might not. But we'll let you know on Instagram.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. There'll be a post on there either way. And we'll see you either tomorrow or in a couple of days' time. Or maybe we'll do the birth vlog and then take a few days off.
Yeah.
We'll see anyway. Follow us on Instagram. See you all tomorrow at 5 PM, if not in a couple of days. Thank you all so much for watching. Good night.